Excuse me.
CNN needs people on the overnight shift. It's a very important shift. We protect the network. Jeff Zucker has said and thanked us for our work on the overnight shift as, you know, we're the people that keep the engine running.
They're depending on us to, make those decisions and make the videos and such as good as possible for the morning shows.
Remind yourself that you're in 24/7 news. The advice I would give to somebody new, it's just the nature of the beast.
I can't think of any study ever in the history of the world or of medicine that says the overnight shift is good for you.
It is pretty clear that not getting enough sleep on a nightly basis can lead to health problems.
Health problems such as hypertension, heart attacks, stroke, diminished blood sugar control, possibly leading to diabetes, weight gain, anxiety, and depression.
Basically, you just learn to live with being constantly exhausted.
You will feel the impact of coming from one shift to another. So I would say, maybe develop a routine, get you some room darkening, curtains.
I think you have to make sleep a priority. You go home during the day and it doesn't matter that the sun's up, you have to get your sleep.
Put yourself on a schedule and stick to it, otherwise your body clock is really going to be messed up.
Find what we call good sleep hygiene. Usually a little bit cooler in the room is better, somewhere between 68 and 72 degrees. You want to try and turn off the mobile devices as much as you can ahead of time.
Your enemies are barking dogs, leaf blowers, fire engines, and the beep, beep, beep of a backing up truck.
I've used earplugs a lot, and I use definitely some kind of air purifier, fan noise, and then I actually have an eye mask. So I just put myself in a cocoon.
Almost any night, it's variable whether I have a big appetite or no appetite at all.
It's a lot harder to try to lose weight or try to eat healthy because a lot of times you just want to get like a sugar rush to get you through the rest of the night.
People who are staying awake longer, they're often snacking on things, but they're not healthy foods. So they found there's about 300 extra calories that people tend to eat, and they're not healthy calories, and that can lead to weight gain.
So you eat all this carby food to try to get energy, which it kind of does for a while, but I think the other side effect of it is it adds on the pounds.
You don't want to come in here and eat junk food.
People should not just only consider what they're eating in terms of how many carbohydrates, how many fats that they're consuming, but they should also be thinking about when they are actually consuming their food as well.
I do exercise, and I think it helps a lot to keep you a little more regular.
If you can get some kind of a light exercise routine in before you come to work, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. I think it'll help a little bit.
Overnights has its pros and cons, of course. It's definitely a schedule to get used to.
I'd say you want to try to avoid worrying too much about it. If you can find some things to look forward to.
It's a 4-day work week. I love having 3 days off.
We get an overnight differential, so you could get bonus pay for doing it.
The rush hour traffic, I'm usually escaping it. I'm going the opposite way.
Peace and quiet. Yeah, that's my favorite thing, the peace and quiet, and the fact that I know it sounds like it might be a con, but it's also a pro, there being so few people, so we double up on duties, and that way you know everything, you know how to do everything.
I like the laid-back atmosphere. I like the fact that you make a lot of your own decisions because no one else is here.
It's definitely different without the big management around, and we're kind of on our own.
It kind of forces you to become even more creative.
We work together a lot in making some of the decisions that need to be made. We bounce ideas off each other.
I actually think that that's kind of a good thing because you're able to show some leadership.
We'll take some time to adjust to the schedule, but I think that It's something to experience, and you may enjoy it. You know, I mean, it seems like it's tough. It seems like it would be something, you know, not out of the norm, I guess, so to speak. But I think it's an experience, and you may end up learning a lot more and enjoying the shift a lot more than you probably think you would.